G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another FIFA 18 World Cup DLC video. Quickly, a massive thank you for the great support you showed on yesterday's 2 uploads, and a special thank you for the support you showed on our World Cup walkthrough with Argentina. That video broke my record on the channel for the most views in a day. We're currently on 140,000 views for that video in less than 24 hours, so a big thank you to everybody that watched that video. But I am so excited for today's walkthrough. We are doing what if the United States of America qualified for the World Cup. Of course, American football, or American soccer as they like to say, have gone through a pretty bad patch in the recent qualifiers. A crazy story, definitely worth looking up what happened on that final day. They almost made it into the playoffs, but ultimately they did not, and they are not in the World Cup in Russia in 2018. But we have decided to put them in here. We are going to be in a group with Serbia, Brazil, and Switzerland, which I am very excited to see how we do in that group. Don't know if we're going to go out in the group stages like we did with Italy. Are we going to go all the way to the final? Are we going to have a World Cup upset? Who knows what is going to happen with this USA squad, but we're looking to get off to a strong start here. Clint Dempsey going to Michael Bradley. He holds it up and goes to Clint Dempsey, one of my favourite players of all time as a Fulham player, but it's going to be Michael Bradley putting that one slightly wide. But fellas, I'd just like to say again a big thank you to EA Sports for inviting me out to their exclusive capture event in Sydney a few weeks ago. I'm very excited to bring this content to you guys earlier, and we do get the lead here in the 28th minute of this World Cup game against Serbia. The perfect start there, a lovely across the body finish. That's one thing I've noticed through the limited game time I've had in FIFA 18's World Cup mode. Across the body finishes seem to go in from almost every angle, especially from outside the box. You'll see that as this video goes on. They're a lot more overpowered than they are even in the regular FIFA 18, so definitely look to abuse that once you get the game yourselves. But I do believe that this DLC is going to be released within the next hours. It's probably even out by the time you're watching this, but from the time of me recording right now, it should be only a couple of hours away. So definitely go ahead and download it. It is a free add-on with the FIFA 18 game, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But anyway, Serbia looking to get back into this first game. Mitrovic, absolute legend, going through there. Jajic going back. Mitrovic trying to find the top right-hand corner. Tim Howard probably would have got to it, but it is going to go out for a goal kick. And again, Serbia, they're attacking our backline, absolutely trying to find that equalizer, but now we're trying to hit them on the counter-attack. We're going to go here, Jose Altidore, trying to find the player, going to Areola. I've probably pronounced his name wrong, but on the angle, he is going to pick up his brace, and surely he has got the United States of America off to a 2-0 start, a 3-point start of this World Cup the World Cup campaign. Absolutely incredible. Can we get a third goal here? Altidore, we see the numbers coming in our favour. Pulisic, though, that is a poor finish there from the American wonder kid. You would expect him to do a lot better from that situation. Probably could have taken it a little bit closer and made a better angle for ourselves, but realistically, got to be testing the goalkeeper a lot more than that. Pulisic trying to get another opportunity. Absolutely cannons that attempt off the post. Almost made up for the miss. We're 2-0 up here. Surely we're going to get 3 points here on the opening day of World Cup action. But Serbia looking for a goal back. Help out their goal differential. It's a lovely cross there. And it's going to be Nastasic getting a headed goal. It's not going to be enough for Serbia, however. They have a lot of attempts. But ultimately, it is going to be us getting the result on the first fixtures of the World Cup. A perfect start there, so we need to get a win against Brazil, who did take down Switzerland. If we do that, we will be going through to the knockout rounds, but it's going to be a massive test here at the St. Petersburg Stadium, an absolutely beautiful stadium. I would have to say EA have done an awesome job in capturing the stadiums for this World Cup. Some absolutely beautiful stadiums in the game, but Brazil, very nervous about facing them. Of course, one of the favourites to win the World Cup. I did predict them to win the World Cup in my predicting the World Cup video, so definitely go and check that out if you haven't already. But Brazil, they've got such a good squad. We can see Casemiro in there. He's got the game face. Fabinho as well, signed for Liverpool overnight, so interested to see how players like him go. Then we've got Firmino, Coutinho, and Jesus up front, so very excited to see what we have going on here. Our squad, again, very similar to what we had in the first game, 4-1-2-1-2 formation. Also, we saw that Pulisic does have his game face, which I'm hoping that they carry over to FIFA 09, because he's a player that I love using in career mode, and it's really good to have him with his game face now. But Areola, the man of the moment in the first leg, goes, crosses to the back post. Pulisic, you've got to do better from that area, mate. We're going to get another shot at it. Clint Dempsey, great opportunity there, but it is going to go wide. And it is going to be 0-0, but we're coming out of the blocks in this one, looking to get an early goal here and really just park the bus. Johnson, lovely ball through to Clint Dempsey. He's going to hold it up, trying to get past Miranda, but the finesse. Clint, mate, you've got to be doing a lot better than that. And ultimately, it's going to cost us, as Fabinho, the new Liverpool man, is going to open Brazil's scoring. A beautiful header, great placement, not the most powerful of headers, but just places it into the bottom right-hand corner. Makes it difficult for Tim Howard to get to, and it is going to be Brazil 1, the United States 0. Let's have a look at this goal on the replay. It was a great goal. When I conceded it, I was just shocked. I was like, wait, I conceded that. I actually conceded that. It was a great cross, but the distance as well really had me questioning whether Tim Howard could have got there. Ultimately, though, just a great bit of placement from the centre defensive midfielder from Brazil. But Brazil looking to extend their lead here. Jesus getting in behind our back line, forcing a save out of Tim Howard. We push into the second half, though. Areola, what was Marcelo doing there? I've noticed a lot in FIFA 18, the AI just gets stuck and don't move. It's very weird. It happens on every difficulty level. I'm playing these games on Legendary, and I had a lot of people questioning whether I was playing on Legendary yesterday. They thought I was playing on bloody Semi-Pro. Trust me, I'm not that bad at the game. I thought I've been pretty good at the game lately, but what a goal that would have been if Firmino was able to make it 2-0 from outside the box. 75th minute there, and we need to look for an equaliser here. We're into the final stages of this one. Firmino looking to close it out for the Brazilians. He's going to go to Coutinho, back to Firmino, forcing the save out of Tim Howard. We're trying to clear it away here, which we do through Cameron, and we're going to get a final opportunity, it seems. Johnson holding the ball up here, looking for a great shooting opportunity, goes to Pulisic, who goes to Altidore. Altidore with a shot, but ultimately it is straight into the palms of Alisson, and we're going to cop our first loss of the World Cup with the United States of America. Still, not the worst result in the world. 1-0 against a rampant Brazil isn't terrible, but I would have loved to get a point out of that one. So, heading into the final day of competition, we need to make sure we get a result. We're going to be taking on Switzerland. Both Switzerland and Serbia are on 1 point. We're on 3. So, if Serbia do manage to pull off an upset against Brazil and we lose this game here, we are going to be in big strife. We might even if we win this game, we might be in big strife. Or, sorry, not if we win this game. If we draw this game, I should say, we're going to be in big strife. So, 3 points is a must-have for this game. But Switzerland, they're not going to be easy. Barami, a great player, being tipped to have potentially a standout tournament or a breakthrough tournament. They've got Xhaka on the bench. It's going to be interesting to see what we have for this game. But our side, I think, has been pretty decent. There's a few players I would have wanted to use a little bit more in this. Most notably, Jordan Morris and Bobby Wood. Haven't had the opportunity to use them in the starting squad yet. Would have loved to get a result there against Brazil so we could try out some of these players. But I mean, Dempsey and Altidore have been half decent. Creating opportunities, not necessarily finishing them, but at least they're creating them. And it's going to be Clint Dempsey here early on, getting the shot. Again, unable to capitalize on it, but a great start to the game there. 20th minute. Great opportunity. We're now pushing through. 27th minute. Pulisic from the ball from Dempsey. Muscled off the ball from Fabian Schär. Now it's Rodriguez. Look at the pressure there from Pulisic. That's what I love in FIFA 18. Again, poor passing play. But again, Schär turning over possession. Clint Dempsey on the angle. Misses that one. Gotta be burying that one, Clint. You're starting to really frustrate me with your lack of finishing ability. I know it's probably my fault, but still. Johnson coming through here straight at Summer. We get very fortunate, however. It falls right back to the feet of Johnson. And after dominating the start to this game, we are going to have a 1-0 advantage. And we're looking to extend that here as Clint Dempsey plays it through to his strike partner, Jose Altidore. Jose Altidore is going to go back to Clint Dempsey, holding it up here, looking for an opportunity. Goes to Altidore. Altidore takes the shot and almost makes it 2-0 heading into the second half. So we have been fantastic on the attacking side of things. Switzerland need to come into the second half, coming and trying to get that equalising goal. They've shown no attacking intent at all, but they're finally starting to do it. Lichtsteiner pushing up the field here. He's going to take the shot in the angle, but ultimately, that is just a wasteful decision there from the Swiss right back. They've got to be doing better than that, Switzerland. They're going to get another opportunity here. They're holding it up, taken down in the box, and they get a penalty. Oh, John Anthony Brooks gives away the penalty, and it's going to be Rodriguez up against Tim Howard. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. It is going to be 1-1. A very undeserved goal there from Ricardo Rodriguez, but ultimately they made the most of their opportunities. We have not. And with about 40 minutes, just under 40 minutes in this one remaining, it is going to be Switzerland 1, United States 1. So not looking good for us at the moment. We need to make sure Brazil gets the job done regardless against Serbia. But they're going to continue to attack here. Almost a go-ahead goal there from Switzerland. But ultimately, it is going to result in a 1-1 scoreline against the Swiss. We now need to hope that Brazil got the job done against Brazil. Sorry, Brazil got the job done against Serbia. We've moved to 4 points, and it was a 1-1 draw there between Serbia and Brazil. So we finished second in our group, meaning we have an almost impossible task. Germany in the round of 16. America versus Germany. It's World War II all over again. But we've also suffered a big blow as Villafana is out for 3 weeks. He's been pretty decent for us since he's been playing these games, so we're really going to have to recover in this one. Taking on Germany at St. Petersburg again. Almost got a result there against Brazil. Can we do it against the current world champions? You saw in the Argentina playthrough that we absolutely manhandled Germany. I'm hoping we can do a similar scenes here today, but it's going to be difficult, especially with this American side. Definitely punching above our weight at the moment, but let's see if we can cause a shock. Anyways, we're going to move into this one now. Looking at the midfield, we've got Emre Can and Khedira in the midfield there. Up front, we're going to have Werner, but Sane, Özil, and Muller have to watch out for them. Muller scored a great goal against us in the Argentina walkthrough, so definitely very cautious heading into this one. Bob Bradley, oh my god, Jared. Michael Bradley in there, looking to get in another big performance. Pulisic had a good tournament so far. Clint Dempsey needs to start scoring the goals. Otherwise, I might look to replace him if we do continue in the tournament, or definitely look to bring him off nice and early if he's making some big misses like he has. But it's going to be the Germans starting off here. Timo Werner chipping that one in there. Tim Howard dived to the right-hand side. Definitely could have seen the Germans getting a little tap on that one and gaining the lead. But 36 minutes into it, Clint Dempsey up against Jerome Boateng, going to Johnson. Johnson goes to Altidore. Nice little 1-2 there on the angle. Johnson goes for the shot. It goes to Neuer. They get a tip away. Pulisic was ready to have a shot at it, but he has another shot, and he's going to make the most of it. Christian Pulisic, playing a lot of his Bundesliga opponents and teammates, gives us the lead here in the 38th minute. America 1, Germany 0. What a finish from Pulisic. Haven't seen this animation too much in FIFA 18, but definitely a big fan of it. Look at that, snapping across the body. I've spoken about it in previous videos of the World Cup, how overpowered it is. And on the angle, we've been able to score some ridiculous goals. We do it just there. We're looking to get a second one. Hummels goes back to Neuer. Would have been good if we could have got our balls or feet onto that end of that ball, but unfortunately, we weren't able to. But still, we are in the driver's seat. We need to play a very controlled style of football here. Push for the second goal and see what we can do. Johnson on the angle. There it is. That is the second goal. We are 2-0 up against Germany. How in the world is this happening? Do we have a major upset on our hands? Some lovely passing play, some lovely runs. Nothing too special, but they're just giving us a little bit too much space. Boateng there giving us a slight little bit of space for Johnson to go ahead and double our advantage. So we need to hope that they continue providing us these opportunities. We're looking, imagine if we get a third goal here. Hector trying to get the ball away. Great pressure from Altidore. Altidore holding on to it. Going back here to DeAndre Yedlin. Yedlin, early cross. In there, Clint Dempsey. He has done it. We are 3-0 up here in the World Cup round of 16 against Germany. Oh my god, what is happening? 15 minutes for Germany to try recovering from this one, but it might be one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history if we pull it off. Mesut Özil holding the ball up here, goes for the long shot, and he is going to blast it over the crossbar. But lads, I have major regrets because I have just gone and given Germany a way back into this game. Tim Howard, I was not paying attention. I was talking to one of the EA guys at the event and just pressed X by instinct, and Timo Werner was able to make it 3-1. Fortunately, it wasn't a match-winning goal for Germany, but it gives them a passage back into this one, which I was quite embarrassed about. I just said, oh no, when I did that, but anyways, Germany continuing to attack. They got a little bit of encouragement now. Timo Werner, edge of the box, off the bottom of the crossbar. Oh my god, lads. It is game on. 5 minutes to go here in normal time. Germany, they're going to be pushing for an equaliser. It is 3-2 in our favour. Can we hold on? Yes, we do. We, fortunately, do not choke to the extremities that we were expecting for a while there, but we have gone ahead and booked ourselves a spot somehow in the quarterfinals. A 3-2 result against Germany, not what I was expecting, and now we get to face Colombia. Definitely an easier opponent than Germany, but a nation that we have to be on our A game for, again, if we want to get ourselves through to the semi-finals. Imagine that, the United States of America getting through to the semi-finals. That would be absolutely insane. But Colombia, they've got some absolute firepower here. Have to contain James Rodriguez in this one. And it's going to be tough to get past a goalkeeper like Ospina. But anyways, let's see if we can get it done, fellas. It's going to be an exciting game. We've kind of dealt with a team similar, the South American flair, when we faced Brazil earlier in the tournament. So let's see if we can deal with the South American flair again. Rocking a similar side. Dempsey retains his place in the side as well. He got the job done against Germany. Got the what ended up being the match-winning goal. So definitely going to keep the face with him. Davinson Sanchez, Murillo, Santiago Arias in there. They've got a very underrated side, Colombia. A lot of people are expecting them to do damage, just like they did in 2014 in this 2018 World Cup. Carlos Bacca up front. Absolutely loved him in the 2014 World Cup. But anyways, we're going to start off here in the 6th minute. Yedlin going to Jose Altidore. He's going to cut past on the angle. What did I tell you, lads? The angle shots are overpowered. If you think I'm playing on semi-pro, try it yourself. When the game comes out, try these angled, weird long shots, and then you will believe me when I say that they are ridiculously overpowered into the side netting, and it is going to be the United States 1, Colombia 0. The perfect start here. They're going to look to equalize, though. It's going to be James Rodriguez. The skills, getting past John Anthony Brooks, and I've just got to stand here and applaud the Colombian attacking midfielder. The finesse, the skills, everything. He has done it here for his nation, and it is game on. They rectify that early goal they conceded, and it is now a 1-all scoreline, and such an attacking start to the game. But the pressure here from Altidore is going to see us continuing, pushing for that go-ahead goal. Pulisic on the angle. There it is. What an exciting first half. It has been 3 highlights, and all 3 of them have been goals. Christian Pulisic finding the back of the net once again, and making it 2-1 in our favour just before the halftime interval, and we end up holding that lead heading into the second half. But James Rodriguez giving Colombia a free kick here. It's going to be Bacca trying to get a shot off. Davinson Sanchez pushing up. Torres, the finesse, but fortunately Tim Howard is able to stop that one. We now need to try pushing for that 3rd goal. Give us a little bit of breathing room. Clint Dempsey scored the goal against Germany. Can he score one against Colombia? Holding it up, finessing it, but Ospina is up to the challenge. But it's starting to get to the tense scenes now. Tense time the game for Colombia. Just over 20 remaining in this one. They're looking for that equalizing goal. Bacca running. Brooks trying to stop him. Cardona, good save to the left there from Tim Howard. And it's going to be us now making a big tackle. Johnson's had a great tournament for us. I can't lie. He has been really strong for us in this tournament. We're trying to hit him on the counter-attack. Michael Bradley running down early ball to Pulisic. We see the man out wide. Areola. What a save there from Ospina. Potentially saving Colombia's World Cup. And now they're going to get on the attack. What an exciting game this has been here in the quarterfinals. They're going to go to Bacca. 81st minute. Going to Murillo. That shows how high they're pushing up. Great save from Tim Howard, and it's going to go out for a corner. But that shows how high they are pushing Colombia. They've got their centre-backs up for these ones. 88th minute. It's basically do or die here. They're going to get it, and another big missed opportunity. Would have been a great goal if they managed to score the back of the net, but they need a little bit more composure in these situations, Colombia. Into stoppage time, a poor touch there, and now we're going to look to launch a counter-attack. Look at that 3-on-1. Pulisic running straight through. He sees Altidore. He's going to pass it at the last second, and Altidore is going to secure the United States of America's shock position in the World Cup semi-finals. We are making American football great again. 3-1 result here in the quarterfinals against Colombia. and that is how it's going to end, fellas. A massive result there. We are defying expectations, and we have now got ourselves through to the semi-finals of the World Cup with America. I mean, I did a similar video to this with Italy, and if you told me that between Italy and America, one of them will make it to the semi-finals, one of them will get eliminated in the group stages, I would have said it would be America getting eliminated in the group stages and Italy getting to the semi-finals. But it's Freaky Friday, they're switching roles, and now we are in the World Cup semi-finals here against Sergio Ramos, David De Gea, and Spain. This is going to be incredible. One of the favourites to take out the entire World Cup. Can we live up to expectations, or can we break down expectations, I guess, because the expectation would be for Spain to get the result and absolutely steamroll us in this one. Can we continue our magic form and get ourselves through to the World Cup final we're about to see? This is the side. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. We've had so many wins in this tournament. Can we add another one to our belt? Dempsey really coming into form in these last few games, but we're starting off here in the front foot. 10th minute, Areola had a great tournament. He's going to cross it to the back post. Dempsey with the header, and it's going to go just over the crossbar. Potentially a big miss there for us. We're going to continue to attack. Altidore, out to Areola. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong, but I'm still going to try. A late cross there. Dempsey, another big miss there for the American. Not clinical enough for us in this game so far, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us as David Silva goes to Diego Costa. The Spanish striker going out here. Isco, great save. Tim Howard keeping it at a 0-0 scoreline. Really thought that one was destined for the top right-hand corner. But Isco, the man who did force the save out of Tim Howard, is going to be on corner duties here. Goes to David Silva. Had a great season for Man City. David Silva going to be great in the World Cup for Spain, but he makes the move. Trying to find somebody. Goes back post there to Javi Martinez. And that is a really poor piece of defending and poor goalkeeping as Javi Martinez's headed effort beats us at the near post and gives Spain a 1-0 advantage here 20 minutes into it. Our early misses have really come back to bite us in the arse so far. We could be, I would say, potentially 2-0 up, 2-1 now, but Spain, they're more clinical than us, and they have the 1-0 advantage, and they're going to continue to attack here, using the momentum they have built just before halftime, looking for that second goal. David Silva again! We're beaten at the near post, and Spain are going to take a 2-0 advantage into the second half. Absolutely filthy with myself at this point. David Silva and Javi Martinez both able to beat Tim Howard at that front near post. Not good enough, fellas. And we need now to start the second half off strongly. Can't let them get a third goal. David Silva trying to get that third goal, but the finish is straight at Tim Howard. But it's been all Spain ever since we had those two opportunities early on. Spain have absolutely dominated us, and it's going to be Isco on the attack here up against Jeff Cameron. Lovely vision to find Koke, but the finish is not up to scratch, and we're really running out of time here. If we want to keep our World Cup dream alive, if we want to get into the final, we have 10 minutes to do it, lads. Altidore had a decent World Cup, getting past JarradHD. Shakira's not going to be too happy about that one, but Altidore, the cross, lovely cross, Pulisic, we find the back of the net, but it is going to be offside. Pulisic, though, did everything right there. Lovely run, lovely finish, but we all know how good David De Gea is, and that is a massive save there for De Gea. It might have just ended our World Cup hopes and dreams, and I mean, if our World Cup hopes and dreams weren't over by then, they definitely are dead and buried now, as Rodrigo comes off the bench for Diego Costa, finds the back of the net, and makes it 3-0 to Spain in the World Cup semi-final. And fellas, that is where our World Cup journey is going to come to an end at the moment in terms of progression with the United States of America. We now have the third place playoff, but if I'm being honest, I really don't care if we finish third or fourth because we didn't end up winning the World Cup. We get an early goal, however, through Clint Dempsey, making it 1-0 against France. Would have been nice if we did that against Spain in the semi, but Kylian Mbappe is going to make it 1-1. But fellas, I'm absolutely stoked we made it this far. Did not expect to get to this bloody semi-finals with the United States of America. So, to all my American subscribers out there, I hope I did you guys proud. Real shame not to see you guys in the World Cup. But fellas, that is where this World Cup playthrough is going to end. What if the USA made the World Cup? They would have made it to the semi-finals and finished fourth. Fellas, if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. If you are new around here, check out my social media links, all that good stuff linked down below. But most importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.